Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. If this is the first video you're watching of me, my name is Sylvia. I am a graduate student in art history. I live in Rome, but this vlog we're gonna go to Tunisia. For you who've been following me for a bit, or maybe you know me personally, you know that this is a trip that has been long coming. I am going to study some of the material that I study or I investigate in my master's thesis on Roman mosaics. I wanted to give you a bit more information about this and talk about the trip. We're also gonna pack, and I have some new cute spring pieces. We're gonna see if I can bring some of them. It's gonna be fairly warm, but like very good temperature, I believe. But I will also be exploring quite a lot, so I want to be comfortable. And yeah, that's basically a very like brief and punchy introduction to this vlog. And yeah, okay, so I don't have my closet in my room. I have it outside, so I brought some of the pieces that I think I'm gonna bring. I'm not sure, not all of them, but I still want to show them because they're really cute. As for skirts, I have these two ones. One is just like this pretty basic white cotton skirt, and then I have this one which is a bit more fun in linen. As for pants, I don't know if you saw what I was wearing, or I can show you. It's these like pretty loose fitted. They're not white and they're not beige, they're just like nice mid color, and I got them from Revolve together with some other things I'm gonna show you, but I haven't been able to show them prior because like I'm pretty short, and usually like jeans, it's a hit and miss. Like either they're way too long and I know that I'm obviously gonna go hand them in, or they're actually a pretty good length. These two pants, another pair that I'm gonna show you, were way too long. Okay, I also got this one, which is this really nice like light yellow, and I think it will look really cute with the other pair of jeans, so I'm gonna put them on. Okay, I think this is really cute. And then I got this little scarf. Looks cute with the earrings too. Okay, this one is coming with me, and also the dark blue jeans, and both of these ones are from Revolve. Now, why is Tunisia such an important region, or Northern Africa in general? It's because a lot of the mosaic production of the Mediterranean area, at least, came from North Africa. So the mosaics in Sicily were made by North African mosaic artists. Today, the biggest collection of mosaics in the world of Roman mosaics is located in Tunis at Bardo, which obviously I'm very excited to see, because one of the mosaics that I'm specifically studying, which is this one, is located there. Now, you also have an important metropolis in Tunisia back in the days, which was Carthago. Carthago, together with Rome and together with Constantinople and Antioch, were four of the important metropolis of the Roman Empire in late antiquity. Now, two of my case studies are in Tunis. Two other ones are located in modern day Turkey. Now, there is one museum in Turkey that is very important, that has a lot of the mosaics from this city called Antioch, and also its suburban area called Daphne. But unfortunately, during the earthquake a few years ago, the museum basically is closed, so I'm not gonna be able to go there. And they do have some of the mosaics in Istanbul as well, which was on my agenda to go. I got a travel grant from my institution to go and do this kind of research trip, and it wasn't handed out fast enough actually, so there was just not time for me to go to Turkey, which is a shame, because I'm very eager to go. And also I've been to Turkey many times but never been to Istanbul, so I would love to go, just experience the kind of melting pot of different cultures, which is, I think, so interesting in many parts of the Mediterranean area, which obviously is the case for Tunisia as well. So that is a bit about the reason. I want to continue to pack. This one is just this really cute like linen top, which is a bit more covered. Obviously, if I want to go into a mosque, or you know, it can be good to have your shoulders covered, which kind of makes this next top that I'm going to show you not as relevant to bring. But how pretty is this? I wanted to try this on just for shits and gigs before I continue to pack, because usually these type of tops are kind of loose, but the fit of this one, am I going crazy, or is this like the most beautiful top I've seen in a while? Like, no, this is a really good top. It's not coming with me to Tunisia, but okay, the fit of that top made me very excited for this dress. I'm not gonna bring this one either, but I wanted to show you since we're on the theme. Maybe in the next vlog I'll do a little twirl in this one. As for shoes, I want to be comfortable, so I'm definitely gonna bring a pair of sneakers, but I also want to bring kind of a cute like ballerina moment. First option are these one, and I worn these already a few times in Rome, so I know they're very comfortable. Fair, the color is like a very easy color to match. Leaning towards these, but I want to show you last item that like delicious. You know when shoes are just delicious, and they might be a bit too cute to be like going in sandy places if that's what I need to do. Look at these. Like on camera they look much more red. I'd say they're actually the same exact tonality of my shirt. I'm very excited to wear these, and maybe with the pois dress. That was it. I now know a few things I'm gonna bring with me, and I have only hand luggage, and yeah, next time we speak it will be in Tunis.
Ah oui, va bien.
I thought I should make a quick check-in because today it's my second day in Tunisia. I got here yesterday afternoon and I basically checked in at the hotel right away, and I took a little walk in the town, and it is so beautiful. Like, I don't know, the architecture, the colors, the doors. I mean, you can see one behind me. So today I'm more excited because then after that I was a bit tired. I went back, had some food, and then I went to sleep super early because honestly I went out on Friday in Rome and I was like hungover Sunday as well, kind of. I was still very tired. But today is a new day. I feel much more refreshed. It's obviously a beautiful day. I feel like the climate here is like Rome but better. I believe it's on the same kind of similar to Sicily, but probably a bit better. So it's super nice, but it's very cool in the alleyways, which I really enjoy. So I'm gonna go more into, like, I'm staying in La Medina. I'm going into the souks and look at some, I don't know, stores, have some food. I'm really craving shashuka. As it is Monday today, the Bardo Museum is closed, so we're gonna go tomorrow, and I'm gonna figure out how to get to some of the archaeological areas. On Thursday, which is in 3 days, Luisa will be here and we'll be switching accommodation with her. So yeah, hopefully I'm gonna be able to get some work on my thesis done as well, because honestly I've been slacking a lot in Rome and doing other things, and now I feel like I just need a bit of like a push, and I think this is the perfect place. The hotel that I'm staying at has this beautiful rooftop with, like, you know, where you can sit and work. That's all for me right now. Okay, so my outfit, I'm wearing this white linen blouse and then this linen skirt, and these little flats are from Botani. To match, I have this bag, which is great if you are like exploring, but it's from Solomon, and some jewelry. Like, I feel like I'm finally accepting that I'm a autumn, like in my colors, and I should wear more like earth colors. And I don't know why I was so opposed to that idea, but You're also vocal. A lot of people ask me why I chose specifically to study mosaics and not, for example, frescoes or some other medium that was frequently used during ancient times. To be fair, sometimes I ask myself the same question, especially now that I'm writing my thesis and I've been looking at so many mosaics. I literally cannot look at them anymore. But the interesting aspect with mosaics is because they haven't been that popular to study, the research on mosaics is not that big in comparison with other areas of antiquity, which obviously is a very nice thing when you're going into a thesis or even if you're doing a PhD, because that basically means that you cut a lot of the time that you have to focus on a literature review, and whatever you come up with or what you find out could possibly be something that no one else has written about. The common conception nowadays in academia regarding mosaics is that they're far from just being decorative elements of the Roman villa, but actually within these visual programs, there's a lot of social and cultural values and concepts embedded. Basically, the choice of which mosaic to use within your household, because we have to again keep in mind that the Roman villa of the aristocrat was not just a household, but it was a forum basically where you negotiated different social and cultural ideals and values with each other, but also business, politics, leisure, all of it under the same roof. While personal taste, of course, was important, it was equally as important to be able to initiate conversation with your guests, for example, about certain values or aspects or stories, mythology, whatever you want to call it, or whatever it was, because this could in many ways assert your position within the fabric of the city or your identity as a Roman. Now, aside from this, there's a lot of research specifically on mosaics as a group, but what I'm specifically interested in is, of course, female representation, and gender theory within Roman mosaics is still very underexplored, and it's something that I would hope to be able to contribute one day. I have been wanting to go to Tunisia for quite some time now, so when I finally booked it, the last thing I wanted to stress about was cell phone data, and that's where Simify came in. Simify is an eSIM provider. This basically means that instead of hunting for a SIM at the airport, you can sort everything out on your phone before you even leave. An eSIM is basically a digital SIM card built into your phone, which you can download directly by using a QR code after your purchase. So I downloaded the app, picked the Tunisia plan, scanned the QR code, and that was it. When I landed, I updated all my settings. Don't forget to toggle on the data roaming, and you will be back online within 2 minutes. So you can update your friends where you go, find cute restaurants on the map, and you don't have to hunt for Wi-Fi all the time. So if you're traveling anywhere soon, maybe you have an exciting trip coming up this spring or this summer, Simify has a global eSIM that covers over 100 countries. So wherever you decide to go next, they will follow. And if you use my code Sylvia, you get 15% off. There's a link in the description, or you can also scan this QR code. Hello everybody. Today is my last day in this accommodation here in the Medina, because today Luisa, or she's actually already here, and we're gonna go stay at another apartment in a different part of Tunis. I started my morning with this juice, this super nice man selling juices and various stuff just where I'm living, and he does one that's so good. It's with apples, strawberries, and dates, and it's so good. It's my second time I'm having it, and I've also had his lemon juice, and everything is so good. I've already checked out, but I have my luggage here, and I'm gonna go up on their rooftop and do some work, and hopefully even start my goddamn analysis, because I am procrastinating. Like, I'm so distracted right now. Yesterday I had a very interesting day, not my favorite at all. I had a very weird experience with a taxi driver, and you know, obviously as a solo female traveler, whatever, I don't even want to put myself in that box because it sounds so cringe, but you do have to stay a bit extra alert, like wherever you travel. And it was just off because I booked the taxi through the app, but I couldn't find him because the register number wasn't the same as the booking. So I obviously found him because he was like out looking for me. I was like, oh, it's here. And I'm like, oh, I didn't see you. I know my French is not that good. Like, you know, have like a proper conversation. Sorry, I got distracted. If it would have been in Italy, obviously I would have handled it way differently. But you know, when you don't really know the language that well, it's a different thing. So I was a bit apprehensive. I was like, okay, obviously it's him because he called through the app and I got the phone call, but it was a bit weird. I got into the taxi and he was like a bit intense, and at some point he wanted me to, like, he pulled over the taxi and wanted me to sit in the front, and I did not want to do that. And at that point I just saw my exit and I was like, you know what, I exited the car. He thought that I was gonna go to the front. Instead I left. It was weird, like, I don't know, he was kept calling me and I hung up. I ended the ride, I got another taxi, and I went to La Marsa where I wanted to go. Now, I hadn't looked up the weather conditions, but apparently it's a lot cooler on the other side of town, so I was in my mind that I was gonna go to the beach and have like a good day. Instead, it was cloudy, a lot colder, and thank God I had like a t-shirt on and not just like a tank top. I went and got a manicure because my nails are so fragile after using a bunch of shellac. And I go and grab a sandwich, I walk back, I'm gonna go to the beach. Like, this is like at 1.5 hours later. Like, it took me 30 minutes to get from here to La Medina. I had a manicure, I went and bought a sandwich, I was walking to the beach. Who
performed at my wedding?
with the windows down is screaming my name? The taxi driver. I'm like, is it a coincidence or has he went all the way here because he knew I was going there, right? So that just set a bad vibe. And then I had some other instances. Actually, this like old man who helped me clean my skirt because I dropped a bunch of hoodies on my skirt and it was basically ruined, and he brought me to a cafe and I got some bleach basically, and I managed to like clean off the entire skirt. And I don't know, he probably just wanted to help me, but I feel like, don't touch me, you know, like, so I just felt uncomfortable, and overall I did not have a good experience in La Marsa. I don't think I will be going back. Yeah, after that I came back. I wasn't even that hungry. I had bought like a kilo of strawberries at the market and I just went to sleep, and it was not a good day. But today is a new day. It's a bit cooler here, as you can see, and yeah. Now I'm basically sitting here and I'm gonna get to work, at least for a few hours. Double trouble.